Guys, what is up? Here in a game between Nepion and Taylor. Taylor being a one of the old guard. He is a FS main. He is playing, it looks like, either Meta FS or the Collective. You could say the Collective just because these are two different themes, and the Collective is a pretty good, actually, meta version of FS, just because if you're playing meta, generally you're taking the best that your theme has, and generally every theme or every race has, one pretty goddamn good champion in it. So that's why it does kind of work. So you can play Warbanner plus the Collective, and you're getting plus 10 HP, right? That's basically the ST bonus you got there, right? Except for, you have all the normal FS things. But it can be sometimes a bit harder to play around if you want every single one of your champions to get that bonus from the Collective. I'll talk about what's happening right here in a sec. But like I've said a few times before, the same that goes for Meta FS, or sorry, SP, where let's say you're playing partially SP Meta and partially SP, let's say Hyenas, right? So let's say you play all your range champs are Meta, or so all your range champs are Hyenas, so that they get that bonus from the. I said bonus, funny. They get that bonus from. Ooh, nice, perfect kill here. From the what's it called? Resistance, right? So you get that burn effect. Or even if you play a half, let's say, what's another one I like? Half electricity, that's a good one. Half electricity and half meta. So half of your champions have electricity damage or are in the theme of electricity. So you get that synergetic, is that a word? The synergetic, advantages to being lightning, right? Or to electricity damage. You get the ionization, you get the, the storm readers, and all the little things that make lightning so good. But you also get the meta champions that really carry a theme from normal SP, right? And the same goes here in Collective. You can do the same thing. You just play a lot of different themes, but if it happens that two of your champions that are just too good to let go are the same theme or the same race, then whatever. At least half of your champions got that plus 5 HP and 1 damage. And that's already worth it, right? If you play the Collective early and you get, plus 10 HP and 2 damage, 1 on 2 champions, right? That's already really good. And usually you get at least 3 to 4 champions with that bonus, and that's already completely worth it. As we know, the Warbanner is very strong, so Collective, not an exception. The only sad part about the Collective is it doesn't work in retrospect. So it's probably not the right word there. What I'm trying to say is that you can play it. This is a bit dangerous if he wants to get the kill here, if he wants to attack. What I'm saying is that, if you play the Collective late, then you don't get the effects, right? And then you might be a little sad. Now, I would actually, in all honesty, unless I'm putting a buffer on my Karch, I might run away here. Look at this, all range, 3 range champions. I didn't know FS had so many range champions here. But that was Warbanner. So we have the Warbanner now. It makes him a bit tankier. So now he's at 38, and we have him blinded, but doesn't he have precision? No, he doesn't. Okay. So we see double tap from Harbinger coming out. Double tap puts him at 11-11. So 38 minus 22 is 16, I think. So he's at 16 health, and then plus a I'm thinking of the hippos. Yeah, 16 health. Now hippos maybe, and that'd be a kill. Usually anything below 20, you can bet that the enemy has. I've never talked about this, but usually if I think the enemy has enough damage to get on board to get my champion to below 20, I don't put him in range, right? If they're above 20, it can be pretty hard to use spells, or at least spells efficiently, to get a kill. But if they're below 20, sometimes one for example, Hippo Stampede would get the kill and the Norglobe here, because you need 2 hippos to get the kill and 1 hippo to get the Norglobe. What's this? So he's gonna use a pounce here, I'm guessing. Is that enough? He's at 14. He should have driven the Harbinger first. That's a misplay. He might not get the kill because of this now. He's 11. He gets plus 2 from the pounce, plus 2 from the drive. He's at 15. 15 damage. It's actually a perfect kill here. Wow, perfect kill. It was a misplay, as we see. Perfect kill, 0 health. Perfect kill, but it was a misplay to not use the Harbinger first. I mean, a minor misplay. You got the kill, right? Now, and he gets the Norglobe. But yeah, like I was saying, usually, it's a pretty big, it's pretty, what am I trying to say? It's very often where the enemy can get always at least 20 health, 20 damage. Now there, it was exactly 16. Now if he had used Drived here, it would have done +4 more even, right? So yeah, usually if they can get, if your champion you see on the board will be below 20 health, get him out, get him off the board, and instead maybe put something else in the font in this case, or something else like that. So usually that's how you want to play it, in my opinion. Obviously, if you're a certain theme, then if you're a certain theme that wants your champions dead, like, or if you're okay with a certain champion dying, then you can play it differently. But there's Karch. Karch, 85 Nora champion, has regen, even though it was a low form of regen, I believe. It's only like regen 1. But yeah, you don't really want Karch dying. And FS does usually have quite a bit of HP, really. They have things... Oops, my bad, guys. They have things like the altar thing. Oh, not the altar. Is it the altar? No, that's spirit altar. That's this thing. What am I thinking of? The giant thing that gives, 50% of their health back. That's an extremely good, like, instant HP, gain. And there are many other things like that. What do they have? They have cleansing storm. They have that. Ooh, that's not enough range, is it? No, not in any way. So you definitely, what was I saying there? Definitely, like I said, 20. Take him out of the font. Put the Harbinger in, because the Harbinger had enough AP to move in. So you should have moved the. I'm just completely, out of saying completely different things. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm like not paying attention. But yeah, my opinion. All right, so Vashal Ranger. 2 Vashal Rangers. That's why we did see 2 wolves here. Vashal Ranger, this is KF Rangers here. Vashal Ranger, definitely a very strong champion. Now, you look at him by himself, you're like 74 Nora for here, 50 HP, 1 armor, 7 speed, 11 damage. It's okay stats, right? With Shatter, it's kind of utility, but like I wouldn't play him like no matter what. But what really makes him so good is that Pet Wolf plus the reinforcement. The Pet Wolf, that's an extra 30 HP, right? This is an 80. If you add the, obviously the HP of the, wow, okay. That was a lot of Nora used right there, right? We just saw a reverberating blast plus the Hippo Stampede. Works actually really well here because that allows the disengage, so we can use the charge. But yeah, definitely a dead Harbinger. Can you get the Norglobe, though? That's always what's really big. I say this every single time. If you're a big player where it's kill for kill, blow for blow, the thing that wins the game is who gets the Norglobes, right? If it's not a standoff game where it's really all decided by one turn, and it's more of this like blow for blow, it really depends who gets the Norglobe. If he gets a Norglobe, which he should, because he has this Hippo, he can actually move here and then charge the Ranger, and by doing that, actually taking that Norglobe. Right? Is he dead anyway? No, right? No. Does he want to kill with this Harbinger instead? That's interesting. Why didn't he kill with this Mind Caller? And then hit tech him. Like I said, there's the charge to get the Norglobe. He could have actually hit with the Mind Caller to get the kill, and then had the Harbinger attack the Ranger once if he wanted to. But instead, he decides to get the Soul Tap off over here. So yeah, that was a very strong turn. 4 champions versus 4. But this champion is stunned, right? So that is, he's incapacitated. Now, we do have a Aeroshot coming out now, luckily, or what Taylor's doing really well here is he is playing a low resource game. Now, and that's extremely good against Surge Enemy, right? Surge Enemy is a lot of champions, it's getting a lot of damage, right? If there were 4 more champions, he's at 20 damage. But because there's only 4 champions, and he's playing, I want to get trades, I want to get quick kills, he's playing a low resource game. That allows the Surge Enemy not to have nearly as much value. Ooh, we just Swiftwind, I believe it's called. Swiftwind played there, exactly. Giving the Vashal Ranger Unstoppable. Unstoppable just kind of removes the Rooted. Ooh, also we just saw the Invigorate plus, I'm guessing, a Drive. There we go. 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's definitely a double tap. He's at 18 damage plus a double tap. That might be a dead Harbinger here. That's very hard to see coming, right? I would have been like, I would definitely not have seen, like, I mean, how can you see Swiftwind coming to remove the stun, right? You could see a Herbal Antidote, but you don't see anybody play Herbal Antidote. Now, I'm guessing he's actually going to go for the Harbinger. I mean, 88 Nora, that's the more expensive champion. But right now, he seems to be going for this Mind Collar, because he does have the Ranger going there, right? And if the Ranger is going there, he definitely wants to kill this way, right? So he could use a Arrow Shot, potentially. Yeah, Arrow Shot will get the kill. What's interesting? Why drive? Ah, he's doing that, okay. So he uses the Grimlick's Bane, I believe it's called. Grimlick's Bane, gets the kill. Now he can actually double tap. He double taps. Not dead yet. He's at 5 HP. So he got the Nora Globe from the Mind Collar, so he might have the Nora to get it to play another spell. Sorry, I'm going to be talking a little loud here. Yeah, so he might have the Nora to play another spell. He doesn't, though. Okay. So he does not have the Nora to play another spell. Now, can he kill this Ranger Elite by himself? Man, Unstoppable. Such a strong ability. We're going for the Ranger. Ranger is definitely a nice champion to go for because of... Ooh, it's 10 damage? Yeah, it only takes 9 damage because of that Hunter right there. Hunter Scout. Ranger, Archer, Bard, and he's an Archer. Anyway, so killing this guy is very strong because not only is he 74 Nora, but plus the Horn of Order, which gives him another 50 Nora. This is a very expensive equipment. I think close to the most expensive equipment. Not the most. I think the most expensive equipment is like 60 Nora, but very close to it. Puts him at 3 HP. Can use a spell, maybe a Poisonous Fumes. There's a Blind. He's still dead though. Now, does he deploy? What does he do here? Like I said, Poisonous Fumes will get the kill. That works too. Land Cannon, do I like this thing? I think I do. Ooh. Uses the buffer. Adaptive plus buffer. Very strong, like, combination. Should have used the buffer first, because then he would have gotten extra... Wait, is this enemy? No. Yeah, see, he would have gotten 1 extra damage, so a bit of a misplay there. He did 15? How much damage did he do? Remember Dispel, though. He did 13. Yeah, he would have done 1 more damage if he had played the... Now, this is, very nitpicky, but you can never know if it helps or if it is essential later. Oh, my door. I'll be right back. Alright, we just saw a cleanse somehow? How did we see a cleanse? Herbal Antidote really does play it. So not only does he play the Swift Wind for the Unstoppable, which already removes like 50% or 60% of the, debuffs in the game, but he also plays a Herbal Antidote. Now that's crazy to me. That's insane. He plays 2 cleanses basically as spell form, right? That's really insane. So yeah, using the Herbal Antidote, actually, what does it do? It heals him, right? Heals for 4. So he double taps, and he's dead. Now, I wonder how much did he tap for, though? 16? Alright, yeah, that's pretty sick. And then the, yeah, that's crazy. Like, how are you ever going to see a Herbal Antidote coming after you've already seen the Swift Wind, really? I would have not seen that coming. That's pretty crazy. Now, the Psychic Ping, I always say Physic. No, Psychic Ping will go off here, exactly. Why did he mean to do that? So it's 2 champions versus 3, but we do have this very nice relic here. Now, can he kill the Snake Charmer? We do have the cannon kind of go off as well, right? Cannon can do 12. Snake Charmer taking 10 from the... Oops. 10 from the land cannon. Is he going to attack? It's not a good idea, really, is it? Well, he can move back 1. It might be. Yeah, he can actually attack with the Harbinger once and then just retreat over the lava. He's kind of safe here. It's a little bit deterring to move on to lava, right? Deterring. But he doesn't have the kill, and if he wants the kill, then he's using a spell. And if he's using a spell, he's not deploying. And if he doesn't deploy, but he gets the kill, then he won't get the Nora Globe, right? So that's what's so sad. So if he uses a spell now to kill the Snake Charmer, he won't get the kill, right? I mean, he won't get the Nora Globe. And really, like I said, and I don't have to repeat it. Whatever. You need the Nora Globes. Nora Globes are very important. Ooh, Fish Kisser. That's very strong. 8 damage. Why did you take 8 damage? What the heck? Oh, from the Mind Shredder. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, ooh. Fire Eater. Oh, no! The lava! So strong. There we go. There's the heal. And that's the kind of play, the kind of, like, small play that just wins the game. Yeah, that's GG now. He just healed for 16 plus 12. Yeah, there's GG. Anyway, really well played. A lot of mind games. Really want to watch another game from them, from these two really good players. But that was really interesting. I saw at the end, once he got that 16 health, I saw the 16 health, I already thought it was GG, but then he got a plus 12 on top. Yeah, that was just way too much healing. Ranger Elite, such a strong champion. The reason I say it's such a strong champion is because, to me, it's a champion plus a spell, right? It's like pretty expensive. It's like 85 normal. I don't even know. It's an expensive champion, but think of it this way. He comes out most of the time. With initiative, he has 7 AP. He moves up 3 spaces, then he has 3-6 range. So you have I think it's 3-6? Yeah, 3-6 range, and you move up 3 spaces. So you have 9 range. You deploy, then you have a 9 range from wherever he deploys, attack for around, I don't know, 20 damage because of the surge enemy. So you're moving in, surge enemy, attack with the arrow shot, right? And then you have the champion left, right? So it's just like, no matter what, it's a spell and a champion. You're doing 18 direct damage, plus the champion in and of itself. And he's not even a bad champion by himself. He has commander, he has, I don't know. Anyway, GG, well played by both of them.